listening to the Agent Survival Guide podcast, a podcast for today's insurance agents. Informing, educating, empowering, improving the way you do business in an industry that's anything but static. In today's episode, we text our family and friends daily, and more businesses are implementing the convenience of text reminders and correspondence. When adding it to your insurance business, there are certain etiquette and compliance rules you need to follow. We're sharing tips and strategies for text communications for your business, as well as resources to check out. This is the Agent's Guide to Text Communication Resources, written by Isabel Vitale. Few modes of communication exist as effective and efficient as making a simple phone call or sending a quick text. During your first appointment with a client, suggest they add you as a contact in their cell phone so that when you call or text to follow up, they'll know it's you immediately. Additionally, inform them when you plan to follow up, so they'll be expecting it and they'll be available to answer or respond. When you start contemplating phones, certain images and sounds may pop into your head. A desk phone with a lot of buttons, a busy signal, a family group text message thread for which you have muted notifications. We've all been there. Calling someone on the phone is the oldest new technology. What we mean is that phones have been around for a while, but the technology available for your insurance business is new and powerful in its abilities. A newer technology with the advent of cell phones, texting is equally important to consider, as adults 55 and older send and receive almost 500 texts a month. Let's take a look at the basic ways to communicate with a phone or computer, as we will get into later, and when each might be most appropriate. We'll go over a few scenarios where it's generally acceptable to use text when communicating with clients. First, appointment scheduling and reminders. You've probably gotten a text message from your doctor reminding you of an appointment, or to call and schedule one with their office. Agents can use text messaging for these purposes, as well as following up after the appointment. Agents can also text clients to ask and answer simple questions, like, did they receive their insurance cards? Do they have any follow-up questions from your appointment? It's easier to explain detailed concepts over the phone than via text message. So anything further that requires a long answer should lead to a phone call. You can text the client and set up a time to call. Text messages are also a great way to send relevant links and resources, like an instructional video for logging into a carrier portal or helpful articles. And of course, don't forget you can use text to help build your rapport. By sending well wishes for birthdays, holidays, and anniversaries, your client will know you've been thinking about them. For many of the scenarios we just went through, you can choose to call or text, depending on your preference. But you'll also find that calls and text messages are better suited for different applications. Texting is a quick, casual, and easy way to connect with your current clients, not leads, current clients, and that is for compliance reasons. But with current clients, we encourage you to explore this option, as many agents might not realize that texting their clients is possible or necessary. Talking on the phone is better suited for more involved conversations and transmitting confidential and sensitive personal information. Now that we've reviewed etiquette, let's go over different types of technology you can use. To stay current with evolving technology, you can use a cell phone for calls and text messages, or utilize VoIP systems. VoIP stands for Voice over Internet Protocol. Now, we won't get into all the differences between VoIP systems and cell phones here, but essentially, VoIP technology relies on the internet, while cell phones rely on tower signals. You can use VoIP systems on a computer or mobile app. While they might not give as much freedom as use of a cell phone, VoIPs offer more advanced and integrated features like faxing, auto replies, voice transcription, video conferencing, and more. Using a separate cell phone for business purposes also entails the added cost for the device and plan. A VoIP option may allow you to use your own personal cell, as well as additional features a separate business cell phone cannot. Here are our recommendations for insurance agents who want to keep in touch through the phone. If you're just starting out as a self-employed agent, or you have a small client base, using your personal cell phone will get the job done. Using your own cell phone is a simple and quick option, and you'll save money by not having to buy a new device. And if you don't want to use your personal number for business, there are applications that create a new number. More on those in a bit. Additionally, iPhones and Androids have some inherent HIPAA controls. Compliance should always be at the forefront of communication with clients. There are some cons that come with using your personal phone. There may be plan limitations or added cost when using the phone for business purposes. Along with that, it might make taxes more confusing when writing off expenses. There's also a mental hurdle. Work-life balance. Most of us always have our cell phones with us. It might be difficult to push business aside in your personal time if your phone keeps buzzing from clients. That being said, though, it is still a simple, low-cost option. We also recommend choosing, as much as possible, a solution that will allow you to call, text, and video conference all from one platform to save time avoiding app jumping. Let's look at some apps that include a well-rounded variety of features. Two apps that fit well with individual agents and agencies are Phone.com and Zoom Phone. Let's start with Phone.com. This is an affordable HIPAA-compliant application. You can use your own phone and number, or you can create a new business number. You can call, text, video chat, schedule and automate text messages, and fax all within the app. It also integrates with other software like Google and Microsoft. Phone.com offers different tiers for different budgets, so you can find one that fits your budget and needs. Call recording is offered in higher tiers or as an a la carte addition to your plan. Phone.com has a lot of other useful features and offers a 30-day money-back guarantee. We will have a link to their website in the notes. Now, our next option you have probably used before, the video conferencing app Zoom. They also have a cloud-based phone plan called Zoom Phone. This app is HIPAA compliant, so you can use your own phone and number or create a new business number. You can call, text, video chat, and fax. And similar to Phone.com, Zoom Phone has a la carte features and different paid tier plans. Certain features are limited in lower tiers. Zoom Phone offers a 14-day free trial if you want to test it out. The next two apps we recommend for larger budgets, agencies, and those looking for more advanced tools, RingCentral and Agency Block. RingCentral offers many of the same features as Phone.com and Zoom Phone. It's HIPAA compliant, and you can bring your own phone and number or create a new number. You can call, text, video chat, fax, record calls, schedule and automate texts, and it offers a variety of tiers for different budgets and a free trial. What makes RingCentral stand out is their additional features. AI-powered video meetings with tools like notes, whiteboards, meeting transcriptions, summaries, and insights. The app has a lot of other fantastic tools, and you can learn more about them using the link in our episode notes. Moving on to the last application we'll talk about, Agency Block, and that is Agency BLOC. This one is different from the others we've mentioned because it offers a full management system, including CRM, quoting and enrollment integrations, VoIP, lead management, appointment scheduling, regular compliance updates, HIPAA compliance, and more. As with some of the other options, some features are only available at higher tier subscriptions. Also important to mention, greater app capabilities, in the case of Agency Block, lead to a higher price tag. One thing I do want to touch on again, as you heard, all of our recommendations are HIPAA compliant, but that doesn't mean that compliance will be hands-off for agents. Just because a technology claims HIPAA compatibility, that doesn't mean that you're all set with compliance. Remember, as an agent dealing with personal health information, or PHI, you must follow HIPAA rules. Agents must also follow the Telephone Consumer Protection Act, or TCPA for short. In accordance with the TCPA, text messages should only be sent to consumers after express permission to contact has been obtained. That's why we suggest using it for current clients and not leads. Additionally, text messages should offer the ability for the consumer to opt out of future text communications. If you want to brush up on compliant marketing guidelines and communication requirements, you can find some resources in our episode notes, along with the websites for the apps we reviewed here today. And if you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. You can contact us here at Ritter Insurance Marketing by emailing asgpodcast@ritterim.com or by leaving us a voicemail at 717-562-7211. Thank you so much for listening. We will see you next episode. The Agent Survival Guide podcast is a production of Ritter Insurance Marketing, an integrity company. This episode was written by Isabel Vitale. Script adaptation by Tina Lamoureux. Recording and production by me, Sarah Ruppel. Podcast design by Urban Rivera. Artwork by Vivian Zhao. Rate and review our show on Apple or Spotify.